As the world of medicine becomes more burdened by the moment, it's good to know a skilled medical intuitive to get the straight scoop on what ails you and where it came from. One of the top intuitives in this department is Laura Alden Kamm, whom many doctors call the walking MRI. Laura can see the causal effect of disease right down to your thoughts, bacteria, even past life influences. One of her areas of interest is heart health. She says that heart disease is particularly fascinating as it's a considerably more complex mechanism than medicine understands at this time, giving much greater weight to the old adage, the heart knows the way.
Genetics coming off of that. And I had a client who was, found out later she was an attorney. And so I was doing my thing, going in, look at the viral component that was going on, look at the irregularity of the heartbeat, etc. And it was so clear to me she was an artist, a profound artist, trapped in a lawyer's body. And she was miserable because of that, and here comes cardiocystitis. It was the sole, S-O-L-E, causation for that condition, you know, and that's another important note. When I look at anything, I look at, like I said, spiritual, energetic, emotional, and biomechanical. There's always one that's a leading indicator, that's a higher percentage of causation. And in her case, even though obviously the physical was so important to take care of, the leading indicator of this, the leading cause was that of her spiritual voice, her heart, her soul, coming back online to what she's supposed to do. Well, that was in May of this year, and from that experience I got a hold of a friend and a client who works at this hospital in the heart transplant unit. And so I've been working with them, teaching them energy medicine and medical intuition and remote healing. Their first shot out of the gate was a gentleman who was in the rejection ward.
What's that mean?
That means his heart transplant is at risk. He's in risk of rejection.
Okay.
And so we sat around, and they had taken the tools that I taught them, and we all worked together. And I noticed right away that the donor's spirit was not very happy, very much in shock, didn't know where to go, clinging and hanging on. And so I just simply asked, what do you feel about the donor? Where's their spirit at? And they all start chiming up with, you know, panic, fear, terror. Some of the people cried on the team. So we all got the point. And so we applied what many healers do, prayer, healing to that sweet spirit. And, you know, 20 minutes later that had released. And then we applied the techniques to the donor and the new heart. And we got an email from one of the team members that I work with that this person was released from the hospital the very next day.
For anyone interested in medical intuition, this is a must-see video. You can go to ConsciousMediaNetwork.com for the full-length version.